Today, let's reflect on the nature of what is usually referred to as nothingness. Nothingness, because we are surrounded by it in all directions with little islands of thingness. But the vast majority of what we call the universe is nothingness. So, what is nothingness? Is nothingness both a quantum field and a qualia field? So, this is a question that has been addressed by both scientists and philosophers for a long time. A qualia field is a theoretical field that describes the fundamental properties of space time, such as its geometry, topology. It is thought to be responsible for the emergence of all other fields, including quantum fields. So, shape, topology, space-time are qualia experiences, qualities of awareness. And qualities of awareness are the five perceptual experiences: color, shape, sound, texture, smell, and olfaction. Olfaction is smell, and taste, yes. So all of the five senses are dense vibrations of the qualia field, and they emerge from the qualia field. On the other hand, a quantum field is a field that contains discrete units of energy called quanta. These quanta can interact with other particles, and several physicists do believe that nothingness is a qualia field that is devoid of all quanta. There are others who believe that nothingness is a quantum field, and that this is the source of all the fluctuations and the instability, the fluctuations that lead to the spontaneous creation of new particles and even new universes. So let's actually experience this a little bit experimentally right now. So when you're looking at me on your screen right now, then you're experiencing the qualia field: colors, shapes, sounds, textures, okay, and everything that we call qualia, okay, but dense vibrations of qualia. Now close your eyes and imagine the same experience. You can hear my voice maybe in your imagination. You see my face in your imagination. And if you've had the opportunity of touching me and smelling me and tasting me with a kiss, then you can imagine that experience also in consciousness. So the qualia experience that we call perception is in consciousness. The qualia experience that we experience in awareness, in imagination, is a same thing, but a different vibration of consciousness, a different fluctuation, different frequency of fluctuation of consciousness. So the physical qualia space that gives rise to what we call objects, that we then quantify through quantum mechanics, is actually a qualia field. And qualia means mode of experience and knowing, but its measurement is also a mode of knowing and experience. So qualia field and quantum field are complementarities. You can't have one without the other, or you can't measure the qualia field other than as the quantum field. But they are complementarities of nothingness. So I asked you to listen to me, and if you were physically present, you could listen to me and touch me and taste me and smell me and hear the sounds that I make. But you can also experience that in imagination or in your subtle body. as a different frequency. And they're both emerging from nothingness. So now let's try all three, okay? Touch an object, any object, and then pick up any object around you. It could be even a piece of paper, which represents, of course, the whole universe. It comes from a tree and the ecosystem of the tree. But touch it, taste it, smell it, and experience it, as we would say physically. Then close your eyes and experience the same thing mentally, and then have the intention with your eyes closed to experience nothingness. This nothingness is the womb of creation. And nature goes to the same place to create a galaxy of stars, a cluster of nebulas, a rainforest, a human body, and a thought, and a feeling, and an image, and a sensation. This is what it means, that nothingness curves back on itself to create everything again and again. The universe recycles and evolves in nothingness, and actually that's our true nature, the formless self, without which there is neither form nor phenomenon. Let me know your thoughts.